Good morning. Today we are examining the expansion strategy of TIM Enterprise, the business to business powerhouse of Telecom Italia Group. It is important to clarify that TIM Enterprise is not just a department, it is a technological engine of the entire group. As for the 2024 report, the division accounts for 24% of TIM's total revenue, bringing in approximately 3.3 billion euros. The division is structured around three specialized factories: Nouvel, the cloud specialist; Telsi, the cybersecurity and cryptography arm; and Olivetti, the IoT and digital solutions legacy brand. With over 6,600 specialized staff, Team Enterprise is uniquely positioned to handle the complexity of national scale digital projects, acting as the primary guardian of Italy's digital sovereignty by ensuring that critical data remains on Italian soil and under local jurisdiction. Moving to their service portfolio, Team Enterprise provides a holistic stack of digital services. In cloud space, they aren't just a reseller, they are a strategic partner to Google Cloud, Microsoft, and Oracle, building a multi cloud environment that is interoperable and highly secure. Notice that while traditional connectivity is a legacy strength, the real growth is coming from cloud and AI, which grew by 25% year on year in the first half of 2025. A key differentiator for this role is in Polo Strategico Nazionale, or the National Strategic Hub. This is a sovereign cloud initiative developed with Leonardo and CDP to host the data of Italy's public administration. Why does it matter? Because Italian government has allocated billions through the National Recovery and Resilience Plan to digitize school, healthcare, and infrastructure. Team Enterprise has already secured a significant backlog of these contracts, roughly around 4 billion euros worth, ensuring their growth is tied directly to the nation's modernization. Finally, let's look at the physical and commercial scale. Team Enterprise operates the largest data center network in Italy. They currently manage 16 facilities, but as of 2025, they are expanding to 17 sites with the new AI ready facility near in Rome. This expansion will bring their total capacity from 100 megawatts to 125 megawatts by 2027. Quality is as important as quantity, and thus 8 of these sites are Tier 4 certified. To put that in perspective, that represents half of all the Tier 4 data centers in the entire country, offering 99.995% uptime for mission critical apps. Their customer base is split amongst equally between the public and the private sectors. They serve over 30,000 clients, including 8,000 large enterprises. This includes critical infrastructure. Think of energy grids, water systems, and transport networks, where Team's Telsi unit provides specialized encryption to protect against state level cyber threats. This footprint makes them an indispensable partner for any large scale operation in Italy.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sailesh, and today I'll be briefly explaining why Telecom Italia, or TIM, needed to change its data center strategy. The main reason is growing business demand. Companies across Italy are rapidly adapting cloud services and AI technologies. This has significantly increased the need for secure, scalable, and high performance infrastructure. To stay competitive, TIM must expand and modernize its data centers. From a technical perspective, AI and cloud workloads require more computing power. better performance, and lower latency. Traditional infrastructure cannot always handle the growth efficiently, so sustainability is another important factor. Modern data centers must improve energy efficiency and meet European environmental standards. Finally, data sovereignty regulations in Italy and the EU require sensitive data to remain within national or regional borders, making local expansion necessary. And in conclusion, TIM's data center strategy change is driven by rising digital demand, technological growth, sustainability growth, and regulatory requirements. And that's all for today. From my part, thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Diwash, and to show that this project is real and measurable, I'll be covering this timeline, current status, and implementation approach of Telecom Italia data center expansion. The project began with a planning phase where demand for cloud and AI workload was assessed and regulatory requirements within Italy and Europe were addressed. The Rome area was selected due to its strategic importance and connectivity. This was followed by the build and upgrade phase, which includes constructing a new data center near Rome and modernizing existing facilities with improved power, cooling, and capacity. This project is an active rollout stage. Core infrastructure is largely completed, while cloud platforms and AI-ready environments are still being deployed. Our team is using a phased implementation approach, meaning new systems are introduced gradually and integrated with existing infrastructure. This reduces downtime, and is especially important for public sector and enterprise service that depends on high availability. According to Reuters, the Rome area expansion confirms that this investment is already underway, strengthening Italy digital infrastructure. This timeline and rollout approach set the foundation for understanding the cost, risks, and benefit which the next speaker will cover.
Hello, my name is Brady Smith. I'm a part of Group 7 for the case study for Telecom Italia data center expansion and cloud strategy. For this part of the presentation, I'll be covering the costs, risk, benefits, and the rejected case studies related to TIM Enterprise's data center expansion. First, looking at the project costs, this expansion requires significant infrastructure investment. That includes constructing new facilities and upgrading existing data centers to handle higher demand. A major portion of the cost comes from modernizing power and cooling systems. As the workload increases, especially with AI and cloud services, data centers require more advanced systems to manage energy consumption and heat output efficiently. There are also investments in high capacity networking equipment to support increased traffic and enterprise connectivity. Beyond the initial builds, TIM will face ongoing operational expenses such as electricity, maintenance, and staffing. Finally, like workforce training is necessary to ensure employees can manage modern cloud-enabled infrastructure effectively. So our next slide covers benefits and risks. In terms of benefits, one of the biggest advantages of this expansion is improved scalability. TIM Enterprise can better support growing enterprise and government demand. The upgrade infrastructure is also designed to support cloud-based and AI workloads, which are becoming increasingly important in Italy's digital economy. This contributes to national digital growth by strengthening infrastructure reliability and supporting innovation. Additionally, newer facilities are typically more energy efficient, excuse me, helping reduce environmental impact over time. However, there are risks involved. So, The project requires high upfront capital investment, which can take years to fully justify from a financial standpoint. There's also technical complexity in integrating new systems with existing infrastructure. Um, Also, vendor or technology dependency could create long-term strategic risk if future upgrades or transitions become limited by current technology choices. So, on to our final slide for this part of the presentation. We're going to go over the rejected case studies. So, before selecting Telecom Italia, we researched other potential case studies. Uh, the drop the Dropbox cloud migration was rejected because it focused mainly on cloud outsourcing rather than physical data center infrastructure changes. It did not provide enough detail on power, cooling, or facility design. We also considered US federal data center consolidation initiatives, but it involved multiple agencies and projects. That made it difficult to isolate clear costs, risks, and measurable outcomes tied to one specific data center design change. Um, Overall, Telecom Italia was the strongest case because it was focused, well documented, and clearly demonstrates real data center design upgrades with measurable impact. Thank you for taking the time to listen.